I'm Becca Schwamberger. I'm one half of the Brilliant Business Moms podcast, which I co-host with my sister Sarah. We are all about helping moms to grow a business on the side while also spending time with their families. We've also written a book called Time Management Mama, making use of the margins to pursue your passions. So needless to say, we are very passionate about time management and about finding the right tool that is going to help you get more done this year, really pursue those passions, those things that are most important to you. So for that reason, I do quite a lot of planner reviews on my YouTube video because I want you to find the planner that is right for you. There are so many options out there, and there's not a one-size-fits-all planner, right? So in this video, I am reviewing the Living Well Planner. This one is by Ruth Soukup of Living Well Spending Less. So Ruth is a well-known blogger, super successful. She's also written a great book. It's called How to Blog for Profit Without Selling Your Soul. So this is her first year, I believe, of doing her planner. So this is the Living Well Planner. It is, I think the pre-order price was $45. It is now $49. And then the label set comes separately. That's all of these, and they are currently $7.50. So that plus shipping will put you over $50, somewhere close to $60. I know Ruth has had a lot of interest in her planner, so if you order right now, your order will ship at the end of December. But once Ruth gets through that shipment, she won't be offering it again until August. So if this is the planner that you're interested in, you do kind of need to jump on it. Okay, so right off the bat, it is a very big size. This is probably the biggest planner I've seen around. It's 9.5 by 11.5. Let me compare it to, here's a much more portable planner for a comparison, so that's kind of how it compares that size. The pages on the inside are 8.5 by 11, but it obviously had to be bigger than that to cover the tabs and things. And here's our planner, which is also big. Let's see. So hers is bigger. a little bit wider, a little bit longer. Ours is more like 9 by 11, so hers is half an inch more. Okay, so when it arrived, this was a little bent, so that was a bit of a bummer, the wire binding, but it does bend right back. And, from everything I've heard, the wire-bound planners, this seems to happen to all of them. I've just heard reviews from any wire-bound planner. It's not just Ruth's. It's just one of the things that can happen if you have a wire binding like this that sticks out on the edge. So not a huge deal because I could totally straighten it. And then the hard cover, it's like a little bit bent at the top, so a little bit dinged down there. But again, it's a hard cover, so it's going to be durable enough. It's going to make it through the year for sure. Okay, other notes. So I guess maybe I'm more of a glitzy glamour girl. So I don't really want a plain craft color cover. But Ruth's audience is super DIY. They like to do projects, and so she left it blank so that people could decorate it and bling it out exactly the way they want to. So again, just a difference of how I do things. She does have these into her label set, so she's got all these great big quotes, and I think her point with those was that you could take this off and make that your signature quote for your cover, because they are pretty big stickers there. So let me go through those while I'm thinking about it, her quotes that she has. So this is the label set, which is separate. No matter how you feel, get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. I think a lot of these are quotes from Ruth, from the books that she's written. Be so good, they can't ignore you. Or it'll say at the bottom, that's Steve Martin. Awesome. What's next? We have bloom where you are. I like her font. That cursive's really pretty. Be silly, be honest, be kind. That's cute. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Wow, that's crazy that was Emerson like in the 1800s, and we still, resonate with that quote today. That's pretty cool. So those are the quotes you can choose from. You can put those on the front. Okay, let's dig into the inside. know you want to see what's in this bad boy, right? Okay, so it does flip all the way around, which is nice. And I have to say, compared to another hardcover planner that I've seen, it did flip pretty easily. So it's pretty flexible. It spins really nicely. So she starts off at the beginning on how to make the most of your planner. Love that. Love her little bullet points. So yeah, I just think that's great. I think that's totally the extra step that every planner should kind of take to tell you how to use it, how to make the most of it. So on here she has big days, the occasions you don't want to forget, kept all in one place. Big plans, that's for setting your long-term goals, breaking them down into manageable monthly and weekly bites. Yearly goals. The list. Use our master list to keep track of all those random action items bouncing around in your brain. Your must-dos. Choose something from your master list to focus on each week with the must-do section. Mealtime. So there's meal planning. Safekeeping. So she's got a password planning page. And then notable moments. So sometimes we think we'll remember that special moment, that achievement, that funny thing our 3-year-old said, that person we promised to pray for, and then we just don't. So use these pages to keep a record, okay? So that's kind of all the sections, and then here's all the tabs going down the side. They are not labeled, so we'll have to dig in, and I'll tell you what each section is for. But it's pretty much, I think the tabs correspond to all those things she just talked about. And then she does have on your stickers, so here's like your January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So there's a little circle sticker, so you can use that to mark off your months if you want to do that with the tabs. And then these guys are little flags. So, sorry, it's blurring out on me here. Yeah, so just a bunch of tiny little flags in all the signature colors. So those are really cute. Those would be too big. The flags would be a little too big to put on the tabs, but the little circle months you could put on the tabs. I guess maybe I'm a little bummed about that because not all of these tabs correspond with months. Like this one is your bigger goals, big plans, monthly goals, and then so we're gonna get into the months a little bit later. So I would like a way to be able to write on these and say what sections those are for instead of just having to remember. So that would be one thing. Let's see, how many tab sections are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But that's weird. How is it 12 sections when she's got all these goals? Oh, okay. Guys, I'm totally getting this. I get it now. So within each month, you get all of these. So it is divided up by month. So now the tabs are making a lot more sense to me. Sorry guys, it takes me a minute sometimes. The tabs make more sense. Within each month, you get all of these sections, okay? So it is still gonna go by the month. Okay, totally got it. All right, so what's next, you guys? Let's see here. Okay, next we have, okay, well then it's Let's Connect. So she's got all of her social media and stuff and for you to share your planners. That's fun. And then the next one, so this is starting out your, okay, so this is kind of your intro section to the planner. This is the part that you're not gonna see every month. You're gonna see, this is your big year picture. Okay, so long-term goals, major goals to accomplish, major home improvements to make and must do, and then other big ideas over here on this side. So really fun. I do like her little flags. I like the little flag design. I think that's super fun. And then one thing you'll notice about Ruth's planner, which is different than most, is hers is undated. This whole thing is undated, so you can pick it up whenever and start whenever you find it. I think I have mixed feelings about undated planners. She does have some of these, so I mean you have a few little circle stickers to mark your date, or I guess mark your months, but you have to write in all your numbers, and I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, here's my mixed feelings. If you're gonna sell your planner all year long, then I say, yeah, go for it, do undated, so that when someone finds your awesome planner in March, it's totally gonna work for them. But if you're only gonna sell your planner in December and August, then I think you should just have it dated for all of us. because it makes sense. It's either, it's a new year planner, it's a school year planner. So that's my feelings on the date thing. It's like, if you're gonna do undated, Ruth, then can you offer your planner in the springtime too? Because that would be nice. Okay, so I like this. I think this is pretty good. Long-term goals. My only thing too is like major home improvements. Like, I guess I would have goals like that. I don't know. To me, that's not, like, my long-term goals are like business goals. I don't really think in terms of like, oh, I've got to get this done on the house this year. That's not really a priority for me. Okay, year at a glance. So you got this, you got each month. And then what else is on this page? So then big days. Okay, so that's like your column over here is your big days. Okay, so I'm guessing the big days would be like birthdays, anniversaries, all that kind of stuff. And then all of your like kind of little goals for the month, you'll write in that bigger section right there. So nice idea to kind of have everything all in one place. What are all the big things you're gonna do this year? And then I really like her quote here too. A busy life is not the same as a meaningful one. Ooh, that's good. I gotta say, I really love her font. I love her mix of the cursive and the bold font. I think her color palette is lovely. I think that it's perfect for a woman who's not crazy girly glam like me. I am totally like a pink, gold, glitz, sparkle kind of girl. Florals, like I love the girly stuff. And so to me, these colors are like, meh, like it's not what I would choose. But I think these colors are perfect for the woman who's more practical. Honestly, even I'm thinking about my sister Sarah. She is way more practical. I think she would totally go for these color schemes because she might be a little embarrassed to have like hot pink on her planner, So I think these colors, and again, I think Ruth is totally thinking about her audience. Her audience is practical, they're do-it-yourselfers, and I think a lot of them don't want the super girly glam stuff. This color scheme is great for them. And I do think like these colors work really well together. I love that she has, a color palette with 5 different colors in it. So that's really awesome. It's not the colors that I would personally pick, but they're still great. Okay, and then next we've got notes and ideas. Whoops. Okay, so just a big line page there. And then she does have these nice dividers for every month. She's got a big quote there. So you could actually take this out, like when you're done with your month, you could totally take this out, cut the tab off, and this page is much thicker and shinier. So it is more like a print that you would order from an Etsy shop or something, and you could totally put these in frames or, decorate your office or your workspace with them. So I think that's pretty fun. Now this one is kind of a long quote, but she has others that are shorter. Well, maybe not. Okay, but like good reminders. Good reminders for us. Let me see if I can find like a shorter, pretty one. Oh no, okay, I think they're all long. They're all long, so they're more like good reminders for us. But they did all Unstuffed. Okay, she has quotes from Unstuffed, which I believe is a book. Is that her book? I know she wrote Living Well, Spending Less. Yeah, so she's got quotes from that book. I don't know who wrote Unstuffed. I think that was someone different. But anyway, so quotes from her book, quotes from other awesome books. And then, so the tabs are not super big, but because they're colorful, they're super easy to find, so that's nice. And again, it's on like this thick paper, so I'm not too worried about it. It's not laminated, there's no plastic or anything involved, but it is on thick paper and it's built right in. So that part is nice. Let's go to the month then. So we've got this fun paper on the back. Okay, so then here's gonna be our signature monthly layout. You're gonna see this for every single month for 12 months. So your monthly goals, things you want to accomplish, again, home improvements to make, people to connect with, and must do. So I love all of this, and the notes over here, so you've got, you can fill out a bunch of other stuff over here, and again, you can fill out whatever month you want, start it at whatever month you would like. again, my only thing is like home improvements, like that's just not really making my list. Like maybe that's on my husband's planner, not that he uses one, but that doesn't make the cut for me. Like it's not on my radar. But I really do love that she's got people to connect with. That's awesome, and that is something that I should be more intentional in saying, like, hey, who are the friends that I really want to make sure I connect with this month? Who are the people I should be encouraging this month? So I love that she has that. And then obviously the monthly goals. Love that. I do love that, and Ruth is very intentional. She's all about goal setting, so I love that she has a lot of goal setting pages in this planner, and wants all of us to be thinking a lot about that. So then here's your monthly spread. So again, completely undated. It starts on a Sunday. Just gonna graze across there, and then again she's got cute quotes and a note section over here. Big dates. Again, I think that's really cute with the little flags over here and just keeping track of big things going on. Although I think you could write your big things over here. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun. Okay, next, monthly budget. So here's something else that is really unique about the Living Well planner that other planners really aren't doing, is Ruth has this very, very detailed budget sheets for you. Let me kind of zoom in. So you've got charity, savings, housing, utilities, food. It's hard to read those ones at the bottom, but it's clothing, transportation, and she even has a recommendation of, what percentage of your income should you be saving? What percent should be going towards utilities? So you're kind of knowing if something in your budget is out of whack, you'll kind of notice by using this. So she's got what was the total expense? How much did you budget? How much did you spend? What are some extra notes? So this I really like. I really like that she has a very detailed budget. And here's the other side for us. So insurance, health, personal, debts. So paying off debts, card payment, credit card, student loans, personal, education, tuition, babysitting, gifts. So like pretty much any category you can think about, she's got it in here. So if you're a detailed budgeter, this is going to be awesome for you. Okay, next up we have our weekly plan. So here's the weekly spread. So it's a horizontal, but then I do like that she separates out the must-do over here. So you can kind of highlight the most important things for you to get done for that day. I'm not a horizontal girl. I need to think like vertically so I can divide things up by the hour. That works a lot better for me, but if you're a horizontal girl, then I think it is a really cute layout. Next up we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So mealtime. So over here is like your grocery list for the week, so that's kind of fun. Now it's not perforated, so you really can't tear that out, but at least you can write your list in one place. And then breakfast, lunch, dinner, going all the way down the week. So if you are a major meal planner, that's going to be awesome for you. I am not. I don't like planners that make me plan meals because I just don't plan meals. I know how to cook a few different kinds of meats and veggies and, a side dish, and I just mix and match. I don't have time for meal planning. I go to the grocery store and get the staples, and I whip things up as I go because I cannot spend more than 20 minutes cooking dinner. If it takes me more than 20 minutes, then no. So if you're a meal planning kind of mom, which is awesome, go you, you're amazing, then this planner is great for you. For me, I'm just like, because I'm not saying that about the whole planner. There's some really cool things in here. I'm just not a meal planner. And I think it would make me feel guilty if I stared at that every week for the rest of my life. And I'd be like, I'm not planning meals, okay? Okay. So anyway, so that's your weekly layout. So it goes like that through the whole month. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry. That was a rant. And I know so many of you are meal planning kind of ladies, so this is awesome for you. Go for it. Your families love you, I'm sure. My families are like, oh, okay, it's the same rotation every week. Not quite. I mix it up a little bit, you guys. I'm not that boring. I've just been cooking for, I don't know, I guess it's been 10 years now, so I can just remember what spices and things to use for my head. I'm not gonna, follow a recipe, I guess. I'm kind of not a rule follower. Okay, and then at the end here we have monthly expense tracker. We zoom that in. Date, description, amount, notes. So again, if you're a hardcore budgeter, this is the best planner for you. This is totally a planner for moms who are practical, who are budgeters, who are meal planners, like the mom who like is the expert manager of her home. This is a planner for you for sure. Okay, thoughts and thanks. So then notable moments for your month, and don't forget. Oh, I guess so here is another place, don't forget. Now I would probably use this for my own notes, but you could put in your big sticker there too if you want. Although there'd still be extra space at the bottom. It wouldn't fill that whole thing out. So again, I love that. I like the notable moments for each month. That's really nice. And then notes and ideas. So we've got that at the back of each month. Okay, so that is your monthly layout. I think that's most of it. So every single month, you're gonna get all of those pages I just went over, and then there's obviously the great big goals for your whole year that you get at the beginning. So very nice. I'm just looking here to see if there's anything else I missed. I think there's a few things at the back. One thing I do wanna note for you guys really quick, because I wanna give an honest review, is these pages are quite thin. So the dividers are nice and thick and durable and shiny. The pages are probably thinner than any other planner that I've seen. So just something to think about. Here, you can kind of see the see-through, see how you're seeing through to the other side, to the monthly spread. So, and let me actually compare it to another planner so that, because I don't want to be unfair. I know that, planners have different paper weights, and this is already a big planner, and I'm sure part of it was like, oh my goodness, you don't want to lug around 15 pounds, right? So let me show you another planner and just see the weight of that one. Okay, so I wish I was a paperweight expert, but at any rate, so this is another, this is a little portable planner, and I wouldn't expect super high quality paper here, but this is a little bit thicker than the Living Well planner. They are pretty thin, but again, I think Ruth was thinking about your back. She doesn't want you to break your back lugging her planner around. Okay, let's get to the end here. Almost done. Okay, so we've got more notes and ideas at the back. More of those all in one place for ya. I love the cute flags. Totally love those. That's a really nice touch. Okay, and then we have our password track. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm losing a few pages at the top there. I think just because I'm getting to the end of the planner. Let me fix that real quick. It's okay. It's okay. 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 It's just the last page. I haven't had this issue for any other pages, you guys. Don't freak out. It's just the last page that I think was getting a little bit funny with the wire binding. But let me just show you. So password tracker website, username, password. So again, because this planner is really big and it's probably one that's gonna sit in your home, this is like your home management binder, I think it's totally cool to have your password tracker in there because it's not going anywhere. Although if someone breaks into your house, then that's no good. But all that to say, I think it's totally fine because this isn't the kind of planner you're gonna throw in your purse and have everywhere. So anyway, so that is the Living Well planner. I think there are some really great, unique features about it. There are a few things I would improve on, but overall, if you're practical, budget-minded, mealtime queen, manager of your home, goal setter, all of those things, then I think this is a great fit for you. All right, that's it for this planner review. Now it's your turn to head out there and be brilliant.